Why do some people sail past 100 while others don't, even when they grow up in the same country, eat similar foods, and have access to the same modern medicine? In biology, someone who reaches 100 years old is called a centenarian, and Italy is one of the most intriguing places on Earth to study them. As of January 2025, Italy counted 23,548 centenarians, and nearly 83% were women. Researchers have long pointed to diet, lifestyle, and social bonds, but a new study suggests another layer, one far older than olive oil or seaside air. Part of the story may be written in DNA, the body's instruction manual, passed down from people who lived through the Ice Age, when Europe was colder, harsher, and survival often came down to tiny biological advantages. The research was led by Professor Cristina Giuliani and her team at the University of Bologna. Their question was simple but bold. Do Italian centenarians carry a different mix of ancient ancestry than other Italians? To find out, the team compared the DNA of 333 Italian centenarians with 690 younger adults, then matched both groups against 103 ancient genomes, DNA recovered from archaeological human remains. This approach is called Paleogenomics, which means studying ancient DNA to understand how the past still shapes people today. Everyone alive now carries a blend of ancestries. In Europe, that mix usually includes early Anatolian farmers, steppe herders from Eurasia, groups linked to the Iranian Caucasus region, and Western hunter-gatherers, Ice Age Europeans who lived before farming. The researchers measured how much of each ancestral component appeared in each person. One signal stood out. Centenarians carried significantly more Western hunter-gatherer ancestry, linked to roughly a 38% higher odds of reaching 100. Higher odds does not mean a guarantee. It means the probability shifts slightly, like a quiet thumb on the scale, not a destiny carved in stone. To see why this might matter, travel back about 14,000 years to Ice Age Italy, to people known as the Villabruna cluster, a well-studied Western hunter-gatherer group. Picture their world: brutal cold, scarce food, injuries without antibiotics, and constant exposure to infection. In those conditions, bodies that stored energy efficiently and mounted fast immune responses were more likely to survive and pass on their genes. Now fast forward to modern aging, where researchers focus on something called inflammaging. Inflammaging means chronic, low-grade inflammation that slowly builds up as we age, even without obvious illness. It plays a role in heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and dementia. The hypothesis is that some immune and metabolic tweaks that helped Ice Age hunters survive may now dampen inflammaging in their modern descendants. Small DNA differences affecting how cells manage energy, immunity, and repair could reduce long-term wear and tear. The study does not claim to have proven the mechanism, but it points toward one possible biological pathway. This is where scientific honesty matters. The ancestry signal was strongest in women. Because far fewer Italian centenarians are men, the male sample was too small to draw firm conclusions. Just as important, this is correlation, not proof. People do not inherit DNA alone. They inherit environments. Regional diets, income, healthcare access, and culture can all influence who reaches 100, and some of those factors are hard to fully separate from genetics. Ancestry is not destiny. Only about 5 biological pathways have been firmly tied to human longevity so far. As Professor Giuliani's team emphasizes, this study suggests that ancient genetic components may contribute to the longevity phenotype, the collection of traits linked to exceptional lifespan, but it does not solve aging. What it does offer is perspective. Deep history is still alive inside us. The adaptations forged by people shivering through Ice Age winters may still be quietly shaping who gets to blow out 100 candles today. If you'd like more stories where ancient history meets modern science, consider subscribing.